Whoa. Whoa. You seeing this? Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK Annunaki Genesis on the center map. And I was out collecting some metal on our Alpha Anki here, and I've got it all cooking over there. I've got a ton. I went for 2 big full loads, and he's got 11,000 weight. So, as you can see, got a lot of metal cooking up. Might even need to have an extra gas, although, you know, I don't mind if I actually accidentally burn an extra one. That's fine. But when I came into the server, I think the server, since we moved server providers, is maybe auto-restarting every night. I didn't see an option for that, but it looks like it might be doing that because my birds are slowly but surely creeping forward. Dawn and Spelunker were against that back wall, and the last couple of times I've come in, they've been creeping forward and forward and forward. So what I'm thinking of doing this episode is coming up with some, since I have so many flyers and they all move forward when the server restarts, some way of keeping them from moving too far forward. And the most obvious answer is some kind of little pin, some kind of little restraining pin. Remember, I used to have an aviary here, a big building that I stuck the birds in, but that didn't help because they still moved around inside the building. So I need to find some place, like that door. I don't really need that door. I'd like to have that door. I'd like to keep that one and that one. Maybe that one. Although I don't even need that one, frankly. So what I can do is I can take that door there and this door here and turn them into walls, or just leave them and never expect to go out them again, which might be a solution, and make little pins for these guys. Some of the birds, like the RGs, can fit in a very small little... In fact, what I'm thinking of doing is taking these, if I have any of them. Do I have any gateways left? I do. Dinosaur gateways. Thinking of taking these guys, these dinosaur gateways, and I'm going to have to clear out the birds here to do any of this work, but let's try one over here. Basically taking these gateways and kind of aligning them. They kind of want to snap to this stuff, but I might have to align them myself, and I might have to use some, to make it perfect, I might use some foundations, stone foundations. But basically put a pin, I don't know if I can... You know, a wall coming out here, just kind of a 3x3 of these gates. You know, one out here and then one on either side, and makes a little pin for the birds. I think they can fit through. This is a CS, so I can pick it back up. I can put it anywhere. Just want to make sure that Justin, our Badass, and Big Bird, our Alpha, can fit through here. They can. Okay. Good. So for the Pteranodon and the RGs, that should be a solution. Then I have to come up with something to do with the Drakes and the Quetzes, because they're moving forward too. They're bumping through the gate now. Guys. Here's our miracle baby, Quetz baby, that, you know, the Immaculate Conception baby. He's slowly but surely, I'm just kind of bumping up every stat, kind of making him a general champion Quetz, but he's going to be a weakling anyway. He was born at level 1, so... All right, well, let me kind of put something together, move some birds out of the way, try to put some stuff together and see what I can come up with, guys. And then I'll show it to you, and then we'll try to go from there. Okay, I've been parking the birds in various places, as you can see. But I've started with what I had. I haven't made any more gates. This is just what I had on me and some foundations. I laid some foundations out here. I kind of guesstimated at the distance of a gate. It was a little off, so it's a little crooked. I might have to readjust that to make it better. But this is kind of what I had in mind. Just these simple little, whatever you want to call them, coops, I guess, for the birds. And the RGs fit in here just fine. They could actually go back a little bit further with their noses. Their beak's not sticking completely through, but I don't mind their beak sticking through. Doesn't bother me. I can even paint them to indicate, you know, like whose belongs where. Like this one would be all yellow for Big Bird, and this one would be all green, so I know which one's which. But I can put Dawn in there, and I can definitely put Spelunker in there as well, into these little ones. I think I can fit another one here comfortably and not block too much access to this big gate. But then again, like I said, I think I'm going to either replace that gate or just ignore that it's a gate and treat it like a wall and just put other things out here. But I think, like I said, I might want to relay this foundation because I think I got it a little bit off. But that's kind of what I had in mind. So I'm going to have to go craft a whole bunch more of this stuff. So let me do that. Let me be a little anal retentive here and correct this alignment, because it is kind of bugging me. And we'll see where we are. You know what? I think I've changed my mind again. I'm allowed to do that, right? I don't think I want to use the actual gates, and the reason is, why did that not pick up? These are flyers, right? You can fly them in and out. You don't really need a gate. Thank you for the rock. You don't really need a gate or rocks with these guys. You can simply use fences or railings, right? I'm going to have to move these guys out of here so I can actually do some work. But I think what I want to do is I just want to use some railings, maybe even some wooden railings. I don't know. I've got some metal ones, but metal seems a little overkill for this base because I don't have any metal anywhere. And I want to fix these stone foundations, these fence foundations, because they are out of alignment. So I want to put them down in proper alignment, move them out just a little bit further to give the birds a little bit more room. And then what I'll be able to do is place the birds in here facing any direction. I think maybe, why don't we just... right here, maybe? This guy? Let's look down at the ground, go into zoomed out K mode, try to get this as straight as we can in alignment to the wall. Scroll way out here, and I can see already that it's bendy to the lefty. Lefty? Righty. I want to go to the lefty. And now, that looks kind of straight. It's really hard to tell, right? Until I come out here and see how it lines up. Yeah, that looks fairly straight. Let's go ahead and place one down here. And then the rest of them, I should be able to snap into place pretty quickly. Yeah, 1, 2. The secret to placing these stone fence foundations, to get them to snap and stuff, if you're like here trying to line up, like, come on, why won't it stick? Why won't it stick? Take the center of your screen, and if you know where that is, you kind of line it up. And if you don't know where it is, just kind of draw up towards the last foundation, and you see it snaps. And if you're going straight, that's all you want to do. But if you want to turn, you can move your mouse to the left or to the right, and it goes through all of the different positions on the clock, basically, for where you want to go. There's even a left turn right there. You kind of have to wiggle it a little bit. There you go, if you want to turn it. But I don't want to turn it. I want to go straight. So we're just going to do this straight. And actually, let me, a couple more. Let's just do a couple more real quick. And that's pretty good. I know that we think that's straight, but it just looks wrong to me for some reason. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this guy to. Okay, the easiest way to do this one is to come this direction. There we go. Try to get this guy to come in here. I am still going to treat that as a door, even though I said I wasn't going to. I just want to see how much space we have, basically. Okay, let's go make some, or get some, because I have some here. That'd be railings. I thought I had some railings, actually. I do. I have some wooden railings, but I also have some metal ones. I'm just kind of curious what the metal ones look like. Let's throw a metal one down, just for the heck of it. I don't need any more of those fence foundations. Let's throw a metal one down here. Just see what it's going to look like. Doesn't really fit. Well, I was going to say it doesn't really fit the feel of the base, but we do have metal in here. I mean, we've got the reinforced gateways. It's not completely out of the question. Of course, the wooden ones tend to be more aesthetically pleasing for what I'm trying to do here, because there's a lot of wood in here too. So then I have wood and stone. Of course, there's always the stone ones. I'm not really a big fan of the stone ones, though. The stone railings, just you'll see. I don't like how they look. Grab one of those. Not a fan. I think that was a CS one we made. I think that's all we can make in there is CS. But you see, the stone, it just looks kind of bleh. Bleh. It's like they took a stone foundation and then stuck it on top of a slab of rock. It's just, bleh. I don't know, guys. What should we do? The wooden ones, the metal ones, or the stone ones? Not the stone. I don't want to do the stone. I really don't. So now it's between the metal and the wood. And I only really need to go one high, because these birds, they can't, when they're pushing forward, I don't think they're going to go over it. Right? Yeah, I don't want that. But if we went too high, it would look kind of like this. The middle, I like the middle, but it doesn't seem to, it really doesn't seem to match anything else in the base. Right? We have some middle every once in a while for things like this, or the, like I said, the reinforced doors, but a solid thing of metal all the way around. Yeah, I think we're going to go with wood. These are non-CS metal railings, so I think we're going to go with wood. And I need to be able to get in there to get to the birds. So, oh, there's other railings in the game too, by the way. Forgot about that. We have some ARK Advance railings. I think we do. Do we? Glass railing? Hello. Slanted glass railing? What's that? It's not railing. What is it? Fence, maybe? Oh, we have the better stone fence, guys. Oh, I probably should have been using that anyway. We have a better wooden fence, too. We learned the better wooden fence, because I've been using the better stone fence around the property here, so it would kind of match. Wooden fence, door frame, wooden fence door would allow me to get in. But I really am curious about this this glass stuff. What's that? Let's take a look here. Structures, is it metal? It is. Glass railing. Some glass panels and some metal ingots. We don't have a lot of metal ingots left in here, but we have glass. Well, we don't have glass, but we can make glass. So let's throw the metal over here. And put that in here where it belongs. And let's go ahead and put this extra stuff in here. Might as well throw the stone in there. And see here. Actually, I put that over here. To make glass panes that are needed for this, we have to use crystal. And we put that into this other thingy over here. Okay, we're going to throw it. We're going to look straight up at the sky and just, eject it. That gets it halfway. Not straight up at the sky. You know what I mean. We're going to point up. That should get it fairly close. Close enough to use it. So we put that in here in the Advanced Cauldron, which comes with ARK Advance. And that lets us make, let's just go ahead and make 100 of those, because I need them for other things anyway, and I have plenty of crystals, so it's not a big deal. How many did I need to make one of those guys? I needed a lot, didn't I? Metal, glass railing, slanted glass, a metal-plated concrete railing that acts as a simple barrier to prevent people from falling. They both need 12 metal, which we have, and 3 glass panels. So we'll make one of each and see what they look like, I guess. Okay. Come on in here. Structures, metal, one of those. Metal fence spikes. Glass stairs, no. And we've got wood in here. Better wooden fence. Let's get some wood and some thatch and some fiber to make that stuff. Wood and some fibre. Oh. My fibre is in here, I think, isn't it? I think I put it in here, didn't I? Just a minute ago, or just earlier? All right. Yeah, actually, it is over here. No, it isn't. What am I talking about? What am I talking about, guys? It's not here. We don't make that here. We don't make that here. Do we? No, we do not. We do not, sir. We do not make that here. We make that here. In the Advance. All right. What do we got here? We have better wooden fence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do this. Let's do one of these gateways. Let's do a door. Let's grab this and this and this and this and this. And let's see what these all look like now that the sun is coming up again. So right here, let us place, this is a regular glass railing. Oh, that's interesting. That seems most suited for like a balcony or something, though, doesn't it? For like up there? What's the slanted one? Let's see what that is. Oh, slanted. Oh, it is kind of sloped. Look at that. So if it's like, oh, I see. It's kind of a cool futuristic look. Nah, they don't seem to fit here. So let's go with this wood here. It will snap to these foundations. It's just acting really wonky. I had it in the beginning. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is really delicate. All of these things usually have some kind of a secret if you can figure it out about where to look and how to place. There we go. And if we put the little gateway here, there we go. Let's pick these up. And we have a door as well. Let's put that in there. Okay. And let's put some more of our walls down. Come on. Give me a nice snap point. All right, let's point to the end of these and see if it snaps better. It kind of did for a second. Whoa. There it is. Oh, that's going to be really touchy. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Right there. No. Right over here. Right over here. There it goes. Whoa, what just broke? Oh, the foundations. I guess I don't technically need those, do I? Let's go ahead and bring those up. That's nice that I don't need those, actually. It looks prettier without them, I think. What? Isn't that interesting how the gate just sits there still? I have a feeling if I try to place this, though, it will break this. So let's pick it up. Let's get rid of this stuff, though. Sure, pick up. Should have picked. Oh, no. Okay. A little bit of a mishap there. Not a big deal. Let's just pick all of these guys up. We don't need these, clearly, because it's just like the better stone fence, which is what's being used right here. It can be placed on anything, but it will snap to a foundation. But if we don't need the foundation, I'm going to take the foundation away, just because it looks prettier. Okay, let's grab the birds. We've laid this out here. I put an extra gate at the back over here. Since they're connecting, they don't actually. I don't actually want him to walk forward into the gateway that I need to walk into this area of width. So I'm going to eject there. See how it's not actually touching the ground because they connect to each other, but that's fine. I'm cool with that. Right? You don't even actually need that doorway. I found out that you can actually run and jump. Jump and make it over. So if you want to go in that way, you can go in that way. All right, let's get Justin over here. And remember, the purpose of this is every time the server starts, these birds move forward. So I just want to stop them from covering or going across the base, basically, every time the server starts. So Dawn, my original RG, who look how she coasts. It's so funny. Definitely need a lot of health, more health than she has here. And look how tiny she is compared to the others. And she won't go backwards. That's right. But, of course, the secret we discovered about making flyers, normal flyers in ARK go backwards, is if you hold your back key and then you jump to fly, they actually go backwards. Just a bit, but they go backwards. So you can land again and you're behind where you were. So it's pretty cool. All right, and we have a Spelunker to put in here. And this is just their pit. This is like the small flyer pit, or whatever you want to call it. Pit, bunker, aviary. He doesn't walk backwards, so we hold back, we jump, and then we land. I can't see anything because I'm up against the wall. And if I get off now, I'm going to be stuck. So there we go. All right, now Spelunker's in here. So these guys are all happy and comfy here, and I can't get through there, so I'm going to open the door. Now we're going to need to make bigger ones for our drakes. You know, because we're getting a collection of drakes, Pain and Heartburn, and we've got Get Down and Stay Down. So we're going to have to find some place for them. So, this door is good. So it looks like they're going to be over in this corner, I think. We're going to have to make a drake pit over here, a drake pin, I guess. And we'll probably make a big, you know, from this out here all the way to maybe the trough and then cut across. And that should be enough room for, I hope, all of our drakes. We've only got 4, and we should be able to fit them in there. So I'm going to go lay a bunch of those fences down and see if I can get that lined up. Okay, we've got our birds there. Got a pin over here now. Got our 4 drakes in there. Now we have, what do we have? 1, 2, just 4, right? Of the wyverns, right? 4 wyverns. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if these sorts of pins will work for them. Mostly because, let me double check here something, but I think if I just kind of walk, I just kind of go right over this fence. No, I don't, actually. Yeah, I do. I think the drakes might even go over too. We'll have to find out by waiting and seeing what they do after a couple of server restarts if the drakes go across. Because if they do, then we'll have to get something else for them. Actually, I think what I'm going to do for the wyverns, what am I on? Which one am I on? Oh, I'm on Hamish. Okay, well, Hamish is actually not my best wyvern at the moment. Well, I have 5 wyverns. That's right. I'm going to bring Hamish. I'm going to take all of them, and I'm going to actually paint them. I'm going to point them towards the wall, so if they advance, they don't actually come towards my my base. Which one is this? This is Scotty. This is my primary wyvern right now, with Hamish being my backup. I guess Scotty was tamed at a higher level and reached a higher max level. Now I need to take Trisha, the mother of dragons, if you will. And I guess we'll put her up against this door. And I have to make sure not to exit pointing at the door. Because if I exit pointing at the door, it will actually open the door. That's the way it works. And if I hit my use key, which is the same key to exit the animal, that happens. So I still don't know what to do with the Quetzals. I think I'm going to leave them over here, but we'll find out. Let's go ahead and grab these other... I think we have 2. I think we have Bud and Lou up here. Yeah, Bud and Lou are up here. Let's bring them down. Figure out where to put them. Alright, get up there. Alright, which one do I have? What am I on? I'm on Lou. Okay, Lou. Lou Costello. We'll put you over here and point you this direction. Actually, that probably should have been... Yeah, this should be where I put Trisha. Because only one can go there. And she's the only female. So for now, I think I just opened the gate. That's okay. I didn't. Okay. We'll put her over here. And then we'll put Bud and Lou facing the gate. Still, like I said, not quite sure what I'm going to do with my Quetzies. I want to turn the tail so it's not getting in the way of those birds as best I can. And that was Lou, so let's go grab Bud. Put him where he belongs. And the organization of the animals might actually be complete here in a moment. Okay, you come on down here. I know there's a feeding trough there, but you're going to stand on it. Or near it, at least. I guess on it. There we go. Their tails wag so much, though. Oh, it's annoying. Walking along here is going to be a pain, right? Yeah, gonna glitch out on that tail every time. Alright, but that kind of works. These guys kind of fit over here, all of these guys, so it's not a big pain in the rear. But these 4 Quetzies, I don't know what we're going to do about them. Do we just leave them over there? This door is not necessary. Oh, actually, this door is one I do want to use. That's right, because this gets out to the water straight out from the main door. These guys are all parked over here fairly well. I kind of need to get rid of the Easter Bunny and the Raptor and Tony, and not get rid of them, but put them in other parking areas somewhere. We can go ahead and move. What's your name? Cruncher? Yeah, I thought it was Cruncher. Cruncher over to here somewhere. Actually, let's move Cruncher. Actually, where will Cruncher fit better? I think I'm going to advance the Dodo Rex up a bit. Dodo Rex acts like a Rex more than a Dodo, so he doesn't advance when the server restarts. Not that Dodos do. I don't think flightless birds do. Alright. Cruncher there. I think we're good there. I really wish I could want to eat these Easter eggs. Or at least see if there's a surprise in them. Okay, so we got the Quetsies. And, I guess, actually lined up the way they are right now is kind of fine, isn't it? I think it is. Because they're all lined up with each other. They're all going to move together and they're going to run into that door. So that actually kind of works. Okay, well, that's a pretty good amount of organization for today, guys. Coming up in the next episode, I think I still want to find an alpha wolf, dire wolf, so bad. Or at least a good badass dire wolf, a fire one or a frost one or something. Because I really want one. I love dire wolves, and I haven't been able to find one, at least not of a decent level. And also a Giganto, not Megapithecus, but Gigantopithecus. I need to find some of them, and I'd like to get an alpha or a badass of them as well. So we have a few more animals to add to the menagerie, and eventually, at some point, we need to take all of these wyverns and attack a warden. I get nervous attacking wardens in Annunaki Genesis because, like, it seems like with every other release, they become invincible, and you just lose all your animals when you attack. So I'm really nervous. I never know when they're actually attackable, and I hate to find out by losing everything. But if we do attack one next episode or soon, we'll be taking the wyverns with us. Basically, I'll probably fly on Scotty. I'll probably take Hamish, and you know what? I'll probably take all of them, Bud, Lou, and Trisha. Although I might leave Trisha just so that I have Scotty and Trisha to make more wyverns if I need to. Although I do need to get a higher level female as well, because that is, I believe, Trisha's max level at 630, which is not that high. Okay, I just walked up her tail. Yeah, it's her max level at 630, which is not that high. So I need to get another one of those as well. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, doing all this remodeling, and it's been a lot of fun. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.